YouTube family, what's up? We have so many new faces, you guys. And for my folks that's been around the block, I shouldn't have left you this long. Welcome to so many of you that are new. My name is Kaela, and here on my channel, I focus around beauty and we love Jesus over here. And if you, of course, are new, warm welcome to you. I'm going to be doing a makeup look today while I also talk about who I am. So this is going to be kind of like a get to know you type of vibe. And let's get started. So you guys, I have been around on YouTube. I want to say I started my channel in 2016. So getting started out first, this is the first primer I'm going in. It's by a brand, it's a vegan brand, and it's called Exa Beauty. And this is their Jumpstart Smoothing Primer. I enjoy just the blur that this primer gives my skin. I believe my skin loves it. This is honestly like a really, really good primer to prep your skin. It has skincare ingredients, and my skin just loves it. It's really, really amazing. But again, I definitely like the blur that it provides to my skin. I'm also going to go in with the Security Grip Serum Primer by LYSbeauty, which is another woman-owned vegan brand. It's actually available in Sephora too. Ooh, I do that all the time, y'all. Like literally. Grip that this primer has, y'all. It's insane. All right, so fun facts about me, you guys. I have been on YouTube since 2000, I want to say 2016. Like I honestly started my channel when I was in college. Like literally I have been, wanting to do this YouTube thing since as long as I've been doing makeup, which is honestly since college. Started YouTube honestly because I had been, really interested in helping others feel comfortable with makeup. Like I was one of those people that honestly the idea of wearing makeup was just beyond me. Um, so, as soon as I started learning more, people started noticing, especially people around me. And people were asking questions, people were wanting to know, and also people were showing me that they were willing to learn. The next product I'm actually going to share is an amazing product as well. It's, please ignore the ratchetness that I got going on. Like, yeah. But this is the Groundwork palette by none other than the beautiful Danessa Myricks. And I'm actually sharing this palette because this is such a multi-use palette. And I honestly recommend this to clients. And I've been enjoying it myself. Like, honestly, you can use this for so many different things. Especially when it comes to doing makeup. And that is what I really, when I try to recommend products, I try to make, product recommendations that are really going to be useful, but not take a whole lot of thought, because especially if you're a beginner at makeup, like it can feel overwhelming just trying to figure out how to do it, figure out what products that you need to use, all that good stuff. So I try to make make recommendations that make makeup makes sense, honestly. I've seen, you can tell that yes, I've been using this thing a lot, and which is good because I'm trying to get my money's worth. But so I'm going to go in actually with one of these deeper chocolate shades, because I'm going to use this to actually fill in my brows. I'm going to be taking the shade Bark, this to outline my brows. I'm going to get up close so you guys can see what I am doing. But it's like a cream to powder type of texture. But yes, you guys, so literally that is how I came to want to do YouTube, is because of my passion to help others. Like, and you let my mom tell the story, but I've always had a passion to teach. Ever since I was a little girl, literally. I actually did not major in education, which is a shock. Like in college, I did not major in education to become a teacher at all. I honestly considered it, and I was trying to actually major in English at one point. Went to change my majors to English when I was like a sophomore, and was like, yeah, nah, this ain't for me. And honestly, I don't know if I had the right major at that time, because English alone, yeah, you're gonna do a whole lot of writing. And so, but yeah, that's that. But even still, I'm really happy that I still have the passion to teach, especially when it comes to something that is very much related to an interest of mine. And it's not just like, oh, you know, teaching within K through 12, or within college campuses or whatnot, but it's actually something that people can use in their personal lives, and that's another really good thing that I like about that. I'm taking this high fidelity concealer stick by also Exabeauty. Look at them getting all the love. But yeah, I'm just going to use this. This is in shade number 9. This is one of their newer products, but I am just going to use this and carve out my brows. And you can tell that it's very close to my like skin tone, which that's the point of why I use this, especially when I'm going for like a minimal type of makeup and I want to do my brows. Like using concealer to carve out my brows is a trick to especially allow me to get that like freshly waxed look. Taking this fluffy brush, I'm just going to use this to pat this concealer in. A foundation I've been enjoying recently is also by LYSbeauty. The shade, if you are curious, that I'm using is DPG. It comes with a pump. Now, this is a serum foundation, and I point that out because it does have it's a liquid foundation and it can be a little bit liquidy. So, that's just one thing to note, like to not over apply this product. It does have really good buildable coverage. I'm actually going to let's use a nice dense brush to blend this out. But if you've seen recently, I did post a short here on my page. It was just kind of like a under 60-second type of short showing a lot of the products, by LYSbeauty that I have to achieve a full face. Hope y'all enjoyed it, but I honestly really have been enjoying their products. And so for this video, because I know that was something that I did recently, I was like, let me honestly do a talk through using some of those very same products that I use in that video, so y'all can know, like, because it wasn't like one of those videos where I was talking anyway. So I was just like, let me use some of those products for this video so y'all can learn a little bit more about them. But y'all see this coverage, and I do have quite a bit of hyperpigmentation along my like cheek and upper cheek areas, and you can tell the coverage is really, really good. This is more of a warm shade on me, and y'all just know I've made progress with understanding my undertone within the past couple years, and I'm so proud of myself for that. But and I ordered this product online, so it wasn't like I was able, to try it on or anything like that. I've had people say things about this shade on me, but honestly, it doesn't look bad. It's very, very close. It's warm. It doesn't make me look like it's not too light, and that's the thing that I try to avoid with my foundation. I do like the shade, and I have, like I said, recently understood my undertone when it comes to choosing a foundation that's good for my skin tone, that fits my skin tone. I think this is a pretty good amount of coverage. I'm not going to go in with any more. And y'all, my skin has been acting up honestly a lot recently, but it's doing a whole heck of a lot better, especially with like breakouts. And while I'm talking, I am going to give my lips some TLC. This is one of the new botanical lip oils by the Lip Bar. If you are following me on TikTok, which I am also, you can find me at the same handle at Naturally Kaela. I talk about the Lip Bar a lot on my TikTok, y'all. They recently came out with these lip oils. I think they have like 4 different shades. This was in the shade Obsessed. It's like a sheer peachy kind of shade. I mean, it is pigment, but not like overpowering. So my lips need some TLC. So either way, I'm good. Let's move on to sculpting, highlighting, all that good stuff. One of my favorite type of bronzer contour type of products is this one by LYSbeauty. This is, yes, one of their viral products. It's their bronzer, No Limits bronzer stick. And I'm actually going to blend this out. Now, I have their deepest shade, which is in Worthy. As you can see, it's really deep on my skin tone, which is a beautiful shade, by the way. It's just more of a contour on me. So, which contour in a sense, contour is a concept that helps you to sculpt and, you know, have a more of a defined look. You know, whether you want to define, you know, if you have nicely structured like cheekbones and things like that, that you want to, you know, really show off. Patient itself is more warm tone. I actually am going in with that same brush that I used to blend out my foundation to blend out the contour. And again, I don't normally use the contour on my forehead, but I did today for some reason. It can look a little bit muddy, but I am going to fix it. This next product that I'm applying, it's by Thread Beauty. This is a really, really pretty bronzer shade on me. This is in shade 190 Rich Brown. I have another products by LYSbeauty, but I'm also going to mix it a little bit with these new, let me actually show y'all. And this one is really good too, but this is the new cream concealers by Fashion Fair. I have shades Tasty Cappuccino and Hot Java, which these are really two pretty natural, like under eye highlight shades for me. But this one by LYSbeauty, it's more of a lighter shade. So, and y'all, I did recently post just kind of like a video of me showing how I use these, but this shade is Tasty Cappuccino. As you can see, it's a little lighter than my skin. It is a really nice warm shade. I think I'm going to probably go in with a little bit of Hot Java too, which Hot Java is just a little bit, you know, it's also lighter than my skin tone. I don't think it's, you know, like a spot on shade for my skin tone, but I'm going to add a little bit of that as well. I'm just mixing a lot of things. And then I'm going to add this LYSbeauty. This is one of their brightening concealers. Now, as you can see, that one is definitely lighter. So I'm just going to add her right in the middle. Use this e.l.f. concealer brush. I love the fluffiness and the chunkiness of this brush. So I'm just going to pat this in, starting in the inner part. Like, I like how nice and natural and warm the shade is. So, and this is the first time I've tried all these shades together for under my eyes. So if I like it, I might do it a lot more. I have another product by LYS. I literally have a full face, like products to do a full face for this. I showed y'all that. This is one of their cream blushes. It's in the shade Epic, and it's a like nice, I want to say terracotta orange. I'm just going to take that pointed end one more time and use it to apply this blush to the high points of my cheeks. And I just think orange blush is such a like nice warm blush shade on chocolate skin. Like, it just, like, honestly, if I had to pick one type of blush shade, of course I love my berries, but orange just holds a really close place in my heart. Because we went in with shades that are more like natural, let's go in with this loose powder. This is by none other than the beautiful Fashion Fair. I love them so, so much. This is one of their set it loose powders. It's in the shade Cognac Queen. Now, based on the shade, you would think that this is like my complexion shade, but it's honestly very close to my under eye. Like the shades of the concealer that I have on underneath my eye. It's a little bit lighter, yeah, see? So I wouldn't necessarily use this all over my face just because it is more of a lighter tanner. It's like on more on the tan side. That's the right way to describe it. So I'm just going to pat this right in. And she is blurring. I will say that. Very smooth, and that is so pretty. I really, really like that. I'm just taking the excess on my little powder puff and just patting that out on my hand and go in with that. Now, other places that I also like to conceal is like right up above my little cupid's bow area, because it's crazy, because if I don't, I look like I have a mustache. So actually, I'm going to take that Hot Java shade by Fashion Fair and add some of that, because, yeah. And blend this out with that same brush. Also like to go down the bridge of my nose. I'm taking Tasty Cappuccino, right smack dab down the middle. Let's blend her out. And I'm also going to set both of these using that same loose powder. Go in with this baby that I know I've been influenced to get this. This is the Micro Smooth face powder, press powder by Sephora. And the shade I have is in 80 Sienna. And I don't need like a super dense brush to apply this either. I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk pointed brush and just work this in. You'll see how nice and just warm that orange sits on my skin. I love it so much. And I'm just applying the powder pretty much every other place that I didn't already set. So like I don't necessarily need to go underneath my eye or anything. I'm going to set my lids. Going back in with another LYSbeauty bronzer, but this time it's going to be one of the pressed bronzers. This is also in the shade Worthy, to match that same shade that I use in the stick product. This one, now because this is a powder, I know it's like a different texture. This one looks a little bit more warm rather than like super deep. And I honestly like that. Like it's like giving very much bronzer on me versus like contour. The lip bar, they have this duo. It's like a bronzer and highlight blush duo. This shade right here. Do y'all see this? Like it's giving summer sun kiss vibes. It's called Wine and Dine. I know I had to order this offline, but y'all, it's a 2-in-1 blush and highlight duo. And when I tell y'all, this don't make no sense. Like it just I need to honestly do a video on this product alone, because like she deserves the do y'all see her? Yeah, y'all see her, because I see her. I see her. I know y'all see her. Of course, when your phone dies on you, you gotta go to your camera. So now it's time to end off the look with a nice lippy. I wore this lippy in that LYSbeauty short that I did. And I had to look back, do a double take, whole double take, y'all. I had to do a whole double take. And that lippy was bomb. So I'm actually going to do it for this look. So this is their cherry chocolate, chocolate cherry. This is by LYSbeauty, and both of these products are by them. So this product is actually one of their lipsticks. And I've honestly used this to line my lips ever since I got it. So literally going to outline my lips. And of course, it's like chunky enough, you know, if I wanted to fill in my lips, but I'm just gonna outline. And I think it's such a pretty, like, nice brown lip liner type of shade, which that's why I've honestly worn it as that. And then this is the Speak Love Glossy Lip Oil, also in chocolate cherry. So it's the very same shade, just in a lip oil format. And I'm just gonna go right on top. And I know the lip oil is a little bit more sheer. So it kind of makes it look like a low-key ombre, but y'all, You can't tell me this is like a really bomb brown glossy lip. I love this. This is really, really pretty. Kissable lips. Even if I'm not going nowhere, I just like to end off the look with a nice setting spray so y'all know how to lock it in. So this is the Power Grip setting spray. It's a dewy setting spray that recently e.l.f. came out with. It's a nice mist. And if you are a fan of their Power Grip primer, you might enjoy this. But this is the entire look. I wanted to make sure that I came on again, formally introduce myself and welcome my new folks to the family. Thank you all so much for sticking around, for joining the family. Comment below, say hey, all that good stuff if you are new. For my old folks, of course, y'all know how we get down. I love y'all so much, and I still appreciate y'all. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. So too, if you have joined me from the TikTok world, definitely also go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Until next time, love bugs, Lord willing, I'll see y'all then. Bye y'all.